Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hobbits. We got an American tribute today, guys, with some shitty macro lagers. Well, at least very non-flavorsome macro lagers. I thought this would be fun because mainly the big beef this year. I skipped out on making a fall beer tasting extravaganza because I didn't really have any beer. Time was bad, why not? But instead this year, we're going to be doing a couple of tastings of macro beers, just in reviews and tastings, kind of like this one, where we taste a few different things. I already did one live, which was a tasting of Four Loko, which was at a 4th of July party. And those were pretty fucking terrible. Four Loko is not that great, but it gets you fucked up. And seriously, if you go, I urge you guys to go back and check the video out. We're not that drunk yet, but it's pretty funny. But we drank some of those, and we didn't really drink all of it, and no one really wanted to drink it. And we've been slamming light lagers. I actually purposely bought for the 4th of July party a case of Bud Light, a case of Miller Lite, a case of Milwaukee's Best, and a case of Coors Light. And I saved a can of each to review, and I bought some extras on this web shop. It's a web shop that only sells like macro kind of American beer, but also Four Loko, malt liquors, and then American sodas and condiments, food items, different things. Called American Food for You. But the thing was, I saved all these, but the Four Lokos, yeah, whatever. We had a good few of these in beforehand, and then we played beer pong afterwards inside, when we went inside, when it was getting a bit too cold. And no one wanted to drink these leftover cans of Four Loko. We drank so little of it in our solo cups, because, yeah, they're not that great. So we made a rule to get this shit drunk. We're going to use it in beer pong. And we played Four Loko beer pong, and everyone got smashed. Like, we got so fucking drunk. I haven't been this drunk in a long time. I got so fucked up, and like, it was hilarious. Like, we all of us just were partying like crazy, went to a local neighborhood dive bar, even brought beers in there, like the light beers. It's like, oh, fuck that, we can bring that. And we sat inside, like, snuck them in, drank that inside, and we drank underbags, and it was just a crazy night. I haven't had a crazy night like that in a long time, but it was fun. But yeah, so I saved some, as I said, to review. Even got the solo cups. I'm wearing the Merca shirt. And we're going to be doing the solo cups, because this has got to be authentic, you know, proper glassware for this stuff. So we got our Bud Light and 3 variants to try. And of course, we got the first of them all, the Bud Light. The classic American light lager. I think still the most sold American light lager. And yeah, I guess you guys know, it says always brewed using the choicest hops, best barley, malt, and rice. And it's 4.2%, and I believe the only thing about it is like the calorie reduction. Yeah, it's 110 calories instead of what, 150 maybe? That's about it with Bud Light. Then we also got the lime variant, Bud Light Lime, and this is one of those big, tall aluminum cans, and this is, or cans bottles, and this is, well, brewed with real lime peel and natural lime flavor. So that's pretty much what it is, Bud Light with that. And it's also probably 4.2%, right? Yes. And then we got this bad boy, which is Bud Light Orange, which is the exact same thing as well. It's Bud Light with natural orange peel and flavor. And then one of these, I've seen so, especially Reckless Eating tries a lot of them. And I know Matt, I think he kind of likes them. But this is their mixed berry margarita Bud Light variant. And this is the Berry-A-Rita. So this is a mixed forest berry margarita mixed Bud Light beer drink on 8%. So I don't know, what's 8%? That's actually quite a few calories. Do they even state that on here? Yeah, almost 200 calories in a can like this. That's like drinking a soda, even though it's a small 8-ounce can. So we're gonna start. Well, we got one glass just to showcase the color. Let's start off with the all-American classic Bud Light. You guys can see the color. There we go. I mean, look at that. That is as pale as it gets. It's so freaking pale. I mean, it's just like pissy. No, it looks like beer water, pretty much. And I'm not even going to drink from this glass. It's just for showing you guys the color. But we got to do it proper. So we're going to drink out of the solo cup, because, you know, proper beer tastes better from proper glassware. Party cups. But there we go. Let's check out the aroma. Oh, it's so fucking light. Like, that's like the saying that's come, like, it's been around for years in Europe, but like drinking American beer is like having sex in a canoe. It's fucking close to water. And these are the beers that started that whole saying. Because it smells like watery beer. It smells like beer you just dunked in water. Or water with beer flavor. And it has like a weird almost banana note. Like a super weird ester. But it's just so light. It smells some sweet malt maybe. Not like next to no hop character. Let's try Bud Light for the first time on the channel. Actually, I've never reviewed even Budweiser, I think. But we got quite a few, of, especially American, but also some Mexican macro beers to go through. But let's go here. Like, seriously, this is like the lowest common denominator in terms of flavor. Like, this is something I'd give to people in Denmark that doesn't like beer. Because it tastes like watered down beer flavor. Like, it really tastes like you took a beer and mixed it with water. Like, our cheapest common denominator macro beers in Denmark. And I even reviewed one of them, the Classic from Vestfyn, the Kudu Classic, that you can only buy in Aldi stores. That even has more flavor than these American light lagers. I think even Carlsberg tried to do Tuborg Light and Tuborg Ultra Light at one point, which was a stronger version, to sell like light beer. It's complete flop. Complete flop in all of Denmark. No one wanted to drink this like watered down version of a light beer just to save calories. And the amount of calories you save aren't that great, but there is a room for this. Blazing hot day though. Ice cold. I definitely drink this. You know, it's not something I would definitely pick anything else over it, but I try it. And it's got its room, you know, at football games, at the stadiums in the States and all this. At probably also like parties. It's a party beer. If I was at a party, I would not say no to it, even though I don't think it's nice if I was, you know, partying to have fun. Actually, at the parties, 4th of July party, they were so easy to drink. You didn't get gassy and full. It was just something you slugged down. And I guess that's why a lot of people also love something like Bud Light. But in terms of flavor, it's pretty fucking shitty. Let's see if the variants can redeem it. So let's move on. I'm going to try and place it here so I know what's what. Let's try and move on to the Bud Light Lime. In a huge aluminum bottle. I remember these in the States. We had them at spring break. This will be a little bit of a long video, by the way, I think, guys. But hopefully you'll bear with me. But let's see here. Is it the same? Yeah. Exactly the same. It's that beer flavored water color. Let's see here. Big bottle, torpedo bottles of Bud Light Lime. Let's check out the aroma on this one. Yeah. It smells just like lime juice. Smells like pure lime juice. That's pretty much all I'm getting right here. I will say, since it's in a can, it's not oxidized and that's gunky. It just has a weird kind of banana ester, and then the flavors are just so weak, and it's like ricey, corny, cereal grain. This smells like you just took Bud Lime and you got one of those turbo limes, we call them in Denmark, the lime extract juice, whatever things that you can use in cooking and stuff, they squirt on. It's like you just squirted some of that in your Bud Light and it smells like lime. Yep, let's try it. Yep, that's exactly what it tastes like. It's even got that like aspartame-y fake sugar thing almost. That dry sugary flavor that you get from aspartame. But one thing I'll give both beers though, I can drink them. It's not something I refuse to drink. It's just not pleasant. It's not nice. It's not wow. But again, I think it's the same ballpark with that one. It has its place at these parties and big sports events and whatnot. But it's just like lowest common denominator beer. I don't want to say a lot of the European macro stuff is better. Fuck, I'm bordering on saying I don't like this one, actually. That synthetic lime flavor is really getting to me. It's almost like cleaning detergent. It kind of reminds me of when Carlsberg tried to do this. They tried to do Tuborg Lime Cut. Also a huge flop in Denmark. I think even though Denmark has interesting, weird beer culture, we are a beer drinking nation. And we have Carlsberg Pilsner, and that's not just because I'm a Dane. I think that's actually an okay Pils. even though it's a macro. But that compared to some of these, it's just got a little bit more, and people are used to that, like a little bit more-ish flavor. Then I think that's why when they try to do something similar like the American light beers and whatnot, it just fell through. But yeah, not fun stuff. Synthetic and limey, or limey and synthetic. Even though a lot of, so the thing, there comes the question, like a lot of modern brewers nowadays, craft brewers, they use a lot of adjuncts and flavors in their beers. But they also just have better base beers than that Bud Light. The drinkability on these beers are insane. You gulping down like water. See if this is a twist off. Nope, it's not. Or is it? Yeah, I think it is. I wonder how old is this. So there's a problem. Some of these are Julian dated. Fuck. There we go. What was the twist off? Oh yeah. I don't think you guys can see that. The can is like, the bottle cap's a bit wrinkly, and it says something with 18. So maybe it's from last year. I don't know. But this is essentially the same thing, just with orange. Why am I even pouring it in the glass? You can fucking see it from the bottle. It's the same thing. Another solo cup. Red solo cup. I lift you up. Or is it I fill you up? Toby Keith. One of my guilty pleasures, guys. That's country music. I don't only listen to metal. So, Bud Light Orange. Ooh, what the fuck? This smells like Tic Tac, the mint, if you know it. It smells like the orange Tic Tac mint. What? It's like this synthetic, like the thing is that might, well, I can see the thing is like maybe that's also why I'm getting this aspartame sugary sweetness, because you use the peel, which has a dry citrus flavor, along with a fake citrus flavor, or natural citrus flavor. That might why I'm getting that. It really, it smells like an orange Tic Tac. Like the fun thing is like the Bud Light Lime, you do smell a little bit of beer underneath, but this just smells like straight fucking orange Tic Tac. Smells like crap. It's also got like this detergent-y thing. I think this might be my least favorite. I didn't expect that. Let's try it. Fuck, that's weird. That's really weird. Like the lime kind of makes sense if you've had, you know, your Coronas with limes and shit like that. But this is just a whole nother level of weird. It really is like this perfumey orange detergent type flavor. That's where they lose the drinkability, at least for me. It's also a whole lot sweeter. It's like almost got like a sugary sweetness. For being a light beer, on 4.2%, what about calories in this? Is it the same? No, there is definitely some sugar or some shit in here, because the calories on this was 101 or something. This is 142. So it's like 40 calories more in this than the other one. What about this? See, calories. Yeah, it's the same. So they definitely sweeten the orange one. Wow, Bud Light Orange is shit. Well, so is Bud Light. I keep sipping on it. It's like this candy fake Tic Tac orange flavor. And it doesn't, like, it tastes like, yeah, I don't know. It's almost like you did a watery soda or some shit. Because the beery flavors are really hidden because of the sweet fake orange flavor compared to light lime, which at least has a little bit more. And I actually think we might save this one for drinking anyways, because it would be fun to do a cuvee. But let's try the Berry-A-Rita. So as I said, they did this thing where they're doing a lot of variants of these, which are Margarita inspired. So mixed berry margaritas. I don't think this has got color. I don't think these were out when I was in this. Oh, look at that. Oh man, this is reminding me of Four Loko. Instantly. What? What? I mean, it's pink. That's actually kind of a nice color. Let's see here. Get some Bud Light Lime-A-Rita. Oh yeah, that is so much reminding me of Four Lokos. Is this Budweiser's attempt at making something like that, or like battling alcohol pops or wine coolers. Ah, it's got this like super sweet synthetic mixed berry kind of, almost like fruit punch. It reminds me of Four Loko fruit punch. It looks like it too in the solo cup. Oh man, I can see. Well, it's kind of like a mixed beer drink, so that makes sense. It's kind of like when you do radlas and all these things in Europe, but fuck, it smells so synthetic. Let's try it. Almost like the so sometimes you get a flavor that reminds me of the fruited vitamin pills you get as a kid. This kind of has that. Ooh, that's definitely throwing me back to Four Loko, but not boozy, which is nice. It finishes with a bit more of a clean flavor profile. It's not something like, well, to get drunk at a party, I could see it would maybe be something I'd be drinking. But all these for me is just like something I'd say yes to at a party, really. It's not something I'd voluntarily drink. I do have one American light, well, I don't say that light lager, but one American lager, macro lager that's a guilty pleasure is PBR. Sometimes I like a nice cold PBR, actually. But fuck, this is the berry. I'd say the worst is definitely like light orange and Berry-A-Rita. I actually thought I'd hate the light lime more, but this will get you fucked up though. It's 8% and it's not boozy. It's just like sugary sweet, mixed berry, synthetic mixed berry, candy like aroma, a flavor. It reminds me of that, as I said, like Four Loko fruit punch, and yeah, it's kind of that. It's a little bit watery and thin as well, but it's slimy, like oily sugar, or not slimy, say like slightly syrupy because it's got so much sugar in it. I guess there's a lot of sugar too because it's really sweet. And as I said, it's like almost 200 calories. But okay, well that was those. Well, let's try and do the cuvee. So let's do 1 part Bud Light. Even though that doesn't really make sense to put it in, it'll just thin out everything else. But we gotta do it, we gotta do it. Then some Bud Light Lime. Ooh, this is gonna be a nice little cocktail. Bud Light Orange. And top it off with a bit of a Bud Light Berry-A-Rita, mixed berry margarita. Fuck, when you mix it, it actually looks kind of cool. Oh, it's pinkish. Let's check it out. Fuck, that smells really bad. That's like the worst cuvee I've ever done. All those synthetic flavors just mix fucking weirdly together. It's like this super light, watery flavor mixed with loads of synthetic flavor. Watery light beer flavor. It doesn't mix very well. That's probably why they haven't done a Bud Light Lime Orange Berry-A-Rita. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's get some ratings on this. I'll say all of them are probably around the 50 mark because well, except maybe the Berry-A-Rita. But no, because I would also finish it. I will have a hard time with it, so I'll give it lower. But like for me, for beer to get below 50, it's something I'd like almost throw up and go throw around the drain. The only thing was like, fuck, that's bad. It's the blend, but this is also pretty bad. So I'd say maybe like a 48 out of 100 on the Berry-A-Rita. I don't think they're like disgustingly bad and like super low, like 20s and 30s, because there's not off flavors in it. I mean, they're macro tasting with synthetic flavor, but yeah, something like a 48. And then the Bud Light Orange. Seriously, after having this, a sip of the Berry-A-Rita, the Bud Light Orange is much better. I much prefer it now. I'll go straight 50 on the Bud Light Rita, or Bud Light Orange. And then, oh man, it's like, that is so weird. It's like as you go up after having the worst and then going up, the others seem even better. It's almost refreshing to drink the Bud Light Lime right now. Yeah, straight 50 on the orange. Let's go like a 52 on the lime. And a 55 on the Bud Light because it actually tastes like a beer, but it's just super light. But yeah, so 48, 50, 52, 55. Not great grades, but they're passable for being drunk if you are drunk. But I think that's the only situation I drink them or to get drunk. I mean, if I wouldn't be a douche if I'm at a party and they only have Bud Light. I don't know, sorry, I'm not gonna drink it. Yeah, I'd accept it. But and have a beer with my friends. I wouldn't be a douchebag like that. But it's not something I'd ever like seek out and drink myself in my spare time. There's other beer I'd much rather drink, and like this is actually really abysmal, or not abysmal. It's what would you say? Well, maybe abysmal or like an atrocity to compare this to well-brewed lager, especially because I've gotten so into lagers as of late. Like this is just like compared to real proper well-brewed like German lager or Czech lager. This is just really what helps ruin the name of that style, and I kind of see that really well drinking this. Like this is why beer geeks have a hard time with lagers. It's because this is what they associate it with, which is a shame because lagers are fucking amazing. But not when they're done like this. So, but hey, that's my 2 cents. This was a long tasting. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought this was fun to do. Stay tuned for more. As I said, I got more random American light lagers to try. Also some Canadian ones. And also actually some non-light macro stuff. But we got some macros coming just for fun. Hopefully they won't be as long as this because I'm not doing a whole series of tastings. But if you guys really enjoyed this tasting, give it a thumbs up. Thanks a ton for watching. Do you have a favorite Bud Light variant? I've definitely not tried them all. I've heard the worst of the worst is the Bud Light Clamato Chelada or Budweiser Clamato Chelada. I've never tried those. I've never really seen them around. Even though, you know, I live in Denmark, so I never see that stuff around. But I've heard that's horrid. But if you have a favorite or if you have a least favorite, let me know. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I'm going to say cheers and Bud Light. And see you guys in another beer review.